Well, so far yung sa Sona kasi, mostly nakakita ko yung mga quotation kasi since hindi ko pinanood yung buong video. But as for yung sa magiging space program rockets, I don't think that's very believable.
Sir, sinabi ng Pangulo sa kanyang SONA, ano ang plano sa rocket launch program? Your comment on this, sir? Kailangan ba mas pagtuunan ng pansin na lamang yung mass transport system ng bansa?
Actually, yun yung pinakakailangan natin. We have to, hindi lang na, not just new transportation systems, we have to fix the already existing transportation we have now. Yung transportation sector natin, it will not survive the current gas prices. At sobrang hirap gumawa ng mga bagong proyekto while we're facing economic instability. Yung space programs, rocket programs, posible naman yan because it was done by China and India when they were facing also when they also had poor economic performances back then. Doon sila nag-umpisa. They started from scratch. And it's not like during the Cold War na space exploration is something new. Now, nakita natin na may mga ibang bansa na gagawa na nila yun. And there's already a framework for creating the beginning of a space program. Pero ang problema kasi natin, hindi kung kaya ba ng budget natin o kaya ng mga tao natin yun. It's whether or not that we can do it with the current political and economic state that we have now and whether or not we can justify such expenses while we cannot provide for the basic needs of the people. Kailangan talaga natin i-prioritize yung rising fuel prices, rising electricity bills, yung problema natin sa transportation sector, and also posible yung magiging issues natin with employment. So there are plenty more things that we have to prioritize instead of starting a space program. Well, so far yung sa Sona kasi, mostly nakakita ko yung mga quotation kasi since hindi ko pinanood yung buong video. But as for yung sa magiging space program rockets, I don't think that's very believable. Tapos yung naging flood control investigation to Martin Romualdez, hindi niya pinangalanan pero sinabi niya na kahit pamilya niya. I don't think anything's going to happen there kasi yung sa Sona, it's not just achievements but also what can be expected for the remaining year and for until the next SONA. Yung nangyari naman sa 2025 nung sinabi niya na magkakaroon ng investigasyon sa flood control projects, walang nangyari doon, walang nakulong doon. So it's very hard to trust a president who was not capable of fulfilling his promises last SONA.
Second question po natin. Last question po. Sir, do you share the same sentiment with VP Sara na ang panonood ng SONA ni PBBM ay pagsasayang lamang ng oras?
Sayang lang talaga. Ang mahirap kasi dito is, madami silang sinasabi pero sa mga sinasabi sa mga nasasabi sa SONA, konti lang yung naitutupad doon. Considering what has happened last year when the primary focus of the SONA was the flood control investigations, tapos after 1 year, there has been no results from the flood control investigations. It's very hard to trust someone that failed on their promises in the past year. Kung walang natupad sa 2025 SONA, ba tayo mag-expect na may mga pangako matutupad this SONA? So yes, it's a waste of time.
Okay. So pwede bang
Sure,
pa ng
of course.
Okay. Sa kabataan at sa susunod na henerasyon, ano ang inyong mensahe para sa kanilang papel sa pag-unlad ng bansa?
Anong aking mensahe para sa kanila? Well, just always study hard, follow your dreams, do your best in life. Since hindi natin maasahan we cannot trust the government to be there for us, especially in times like this. And hindi natin pwedeng, in a time where we can no longer trust. Oh, wait, isa pa. Medyo hindi ko na compile yung answer. But right now, especially sa sitwasyon ngayon, the current economic state and with the advancements in technology, mas mahihirapan tayo in terms of job security and in terms of mas naging competitive yung workplace natin. It really would be survival of those who are capable of adapting to the changing world. So to all the youth, I recommend that they all study hard and follow your dreams and to keep working hard, keep being adaptive, and to consider kung ano yung magiging career path nyo, not just for today, But 10 years, 20 years down the line when technology improves. Kasi yun talaga yung pinaka pinofocus ko kung paano magbabago yung magiging work environment and yung job market on the advancement of technology.
Sa huli, Kong Barzaga, naniniwala po ba kayo na kayang maabot ng Pilipinas ang antas ng Singapore at kailan po natin ito makikita?
Well, yung Singapore naman hindi siya, it was not done overnight, it was done over the course of multiple decades. And actually, kung ikukumpara mo yung sitwasyon ng Singapore at ng Pilipinas noong post-World War II, we actually had a much better economic situation than Singapore. Mas mayaman talaga tayo dati. And Singapore had its own problems, especially since it's a relatively young country. It just reached independence in 1965, if I remember correctly. But madami talagang ginawang tama ang Singapore at madami ding ginawang mali ang Pilipinas. That's why we have seen this shift in the economic status. Dati tayo yung mayaman, ngayon Singapore na yung mayaman. The issue here is that we need long-term success and we need small successes that accumulate over time. Yung Singapore sobrang ganda ng kanilang housing projects, ng kanilang when they started building up their military back then, and yung anti-drug campaign nila, that's also one of the strongest point. And hindi lang nag-umpisa yun sa anti-drug campaign, but now it's just the public order in general. Singapore is a very safe country. And it's through the accumulation of those small victories that they were able to create such a beautiful country. And I think, posible yun sa atin, pero ang problema lang is, for example, kung may maganda tayong administrasyon tapos mapapalitan lang ng isang corrupt or isang walang ginagawa, we will just keep repeating the same cycle. So it's very unlikely, but there's a chance. There's hope, but malabo. Especially considering now impossible. Until 2028, hindi kaya yun. We're expecting worse economic performances in the coming years.
But maybe after 2028.
After 2028, hopefully.
Hopefully.
I mean, kahit sino naman yung pumilit dyan, I think they can do a better job than the administration now.